welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman, and today on this beautiful windy day, hopefully my microphone works for you today, I'm going to be taking you around our very popular i40 Active Touring. So Touring means it's the wagon, which makes this car a very popular choice seeing as wagons. Not many people are doing them anymore, sadly. Up the front, the i40 shape, very, very iconic. We do have front sensors on the bar. We do have the big projector headlights as well as the cool DRL lighting across there as well. On the front, as you know from the kilometers on this car, not much to talk about. I can't find any scratches, stone chips or anything like that on the front of the car. Presents brilliantly. Coming to the front wheel here, front drivers, I'll get my shadow out of the way, there you go. Unmarked alloy wheel there, you will see we have the Hankook Kinetic Eco tyre on the front of this car. Now I'm going to come in over the shadow and you'll see heaps of tread there. I can just get my finger to the bottom of the tread there, so good amount of tread. Coming down the side of the vehicle, I'll stand behind my camera because the sun's being a bit weird. You'll see no signs of shopping trolley dents, scratches, nicks or anything. Nice indicators in the mirrors, LED of course. Lots of chrome down throughout the windows and everything on this vehicle as well. Really nice look. Makes it look really low and long, which is quite cool. Do have the roof rails on the top, stainless sort of steel look here. Do have holes if you want to put crossbars on there as well. Windows aren't tinted. I'd recommend getting them done. Would really make this car look a bit better. Coming down to the back, you'll see yet again we've got another Hankook Kinetic Eco tyre on the back there. Brilliant condition tread. I can't even get my finger in there to be honest, but lots and lots of tread on there. Coming around the back of the i40, this is where the game really changes with this car. We've got to talk about a few things. You'll notice at the back we do have the reversing sensors, a few badges letting you know you got the i40, it's a 2-litre petrol. You are looking at a 1500 kilo towing capacity down here. If you flip the camera upside down you can read Hyundai, so we might get that turned the right way up. We'll open the tailgate now. One thing to note, do have the wiper here and a high mount stoplight as well. Lift that up out of our way. Nice and easy, really light, nice and easy to pull back down. It's not heavy or anything like that. Opening up to quite a large wagon boot. The hinge is all the way back here. Gone are the days where the wagon hinge was here, so you get so much more space and easier to use. We do have the cargo blind. One thing to note with the cargo blind, if my cameraman is about 8 foot tall, he's going to have to duck for me for this. But you will see there's a cool, really cool feature actually. In the roof, there's 2 little holes. Now if you pop them open, you can actually pull the cargo blind barrier up as well. So you can have all of the protection right there. Up or down, doesn't take up any room, don't have to hide it in your garage. Really, really functional that. Storage nooks around everywhere, left side, right side. We've got a 12-volt socket here as well. Under here we've of course got the storage area for bits and bobs, and your tyre obviously is under there as well. Do have the accessories for 3 child seat anchor points across the back, chrome tie downs throughout. One thing to note, camera, come down a little bit, you'll see this trim here commonly get a lot of scratching and things from putting things in. The carpet, I can't find even a single little stain or anything on it. I'd hazard a guess it's had very little in the back of this car throughout its life. We'll shut the tailgate, we'll continue along. Didn't mention while we're in there, it does have 60/40 splitting seats, as you would have seen, nice and open. Coming down the passenger side of the vehicle, commonly this is where we see damage if there was to be any. None of that here, presents really, really well. No signs of shopping trolley, dents, dings or anything down the side of the car. Rear wheel, unmarked, not a bit of gutter rash at all. Yet again, a brilliant condition Hankook tyre. The Hankook tyres on this car would be close to brand new. Coming down the side of the car, can't even find a scratch or a nick or anything on it actually. Right up to the last of the wheels, and the tiniest little bit of rash just there on the edge of the wheel has just touched the paint. Brilliant condition Hankook tyre. So around the whole exterior of the car, I've struggled to find even a nick on it. This thing presents brilliantly. Right, around to the front now of the Hyundai. Let's talk about the engine bay. Before we do, let's talk about quality. You'll see quality up here, no stains, no marks. Brilliant sound deadening all round. Laid out really, really well actually. Really impressive condition under here as well. You're looking at a 4-cylinder, 2-litre engine. It's going to give you a good 131 kilowatts of power, 214 newton meters of torque through a 6-speed automatic transmission. Here's the amazing bit. 6.8 litres to the 100. Out of a 70-litre tank, you are going to get, wait for it, in excess of 1,000 kilometers of average driving range. Inside the i40 now is such a comfortable and stylish place to be. Lots of style everywhere. The Hyundais these days are producing brilliant vehicles. So really nice sculpted dashboard, but we'll start with everything here in condition as well. On the steering wheel, leather wrapped of course. We do have our cruise control on the right side, audio control on the left, as well as Bluetooth phone and our trip computer up there as well, so you can change what you want to see in the middle, which is nice. On the back of the steering wheel, a bit hard for you to see. It's very interesting. You see the top of the paddles there, plus and minus of course, but the paddles actually stretch quite low down to here at the back. So very easy. I can actually do them quite easy there if you're feeling a bit sporting. On the left side, got our front and rear wiper controls. On the right hand side, we've got our headlight high beam of course and indicators. Turn the steering wheel here, you'll see we do have 2 factory flip keys for this car. Behind there we've got our dash brightness as well as our headlight control. You can have them off, but I don't know why you would. You've got automatic of course, which means they will come on at night time, but if it's raining or foggy you can turn them on yourself of course. Just leave them to auto because it's nice and sunny today. Coming down the driver's side here, on this side we've got nice leather wrap, lots of stitching throughout the door. We have 4 automatic windows, which is nice, so I can auto down and auto up on all 4. That's a nice feature, I like that. Power mirrors of course, and a little button there to stop my cameraman playing with the windows. Of course we've got the silver trim with nice stainless style. They're plastic, they look stainless though, with the door handles, quite a nice touch. Up and into the center now, you'll see lots of interesting features there. We've got the tacho speedo, trip computer in the middle, as well as our fuel gauge and temperature gauge sort of jutting out of the middle there. So there's a little eco light there telling me I'm being very economical sitting still at the moment. Crossing into the center, Mr. Lynn. For those people watching at home, Lynn is our cameraman. In the center here we've got the cool looking vents out the side. We've got the audio system here, nice and easy to use. CD goes in up there, or you can click AM, FM as well, and auxiliary. Coming down from there we've got our climate control system, quite funkily laid out. We've got the misters, air conditioning, you've got your fan over here, and then you've got your hot cold settings here, so you see the little blue light moves wherever you want it. I might actually have a little bit of heating today because it's like 3 degrees, and where you want it as well. So nice and easy. A little button there to lock the doors if you're driving through a bad suburb. Hello. Might not have it on full fan, we'll just notch that down a touch. Coming down from there we've got drive mode. Now that changes between eco and sport and standard. I'll have eco please, I want that 1,000 kilometers of driving range. Traction control off, probably not going to be using that one today. Get our little shifter out of the way and we've got a little button here, hit that. In there is a spot for many things, probably your phone and the little cord to plug it in, because we've got auxiliary and USB, as well as a 12 volt socket there, which you could charge and everything your phone, which is nice, and then hide it away. We'll just pop our shifter into, as you heard when I went into reverse, sensors work, into park because the camera doesn't like it when I roam around. A nice leather wrap, piano black trim throughout. I even have a little hole cover there to cover up the cup holders when not in use. Do have a few things here. We've got 2 cup holders. You can remove the center thing if you want to fit bigger things. Electric handbrake, gone are the days of the big handle. Nice and easy to use. Push it down to turn it off, pull it up to turn it on. You've got auto hold, which is for your hill hold. More of a manual thing, but it's becoming more common in the automatics as well as parking sensors. You can turn them off. Can be useful if you're parking really close to something, or if you were towing a trailer and you don't want the car to think you're reversing into yourself. Leather stitching throughout here, nice silver trims, chrome buttons as well. In there we've got a little bin for something, and a very large little space down there, and it's carpeted, so everything you put in there lives the life of absolute luxury. I'm going to get my cameraman to zoom around the interior now. As mentioned before, very stylish place, nice good bucket seats in the car with a couple of different trim options, nice and all cloth but really comfortable seats. Do have carpet mats front and back, really good condition, factory i40 carpet mats. You'll see what I'm talking about with the door trims, things like leather stitching throughout. Even in the base model you get a lot of stuff. Going into the back now, we'll notice the condition continues really well. Rear air conditioning vents there of course. Seats present brilliantly, do have the ISO fixed seat mounting points as well as the standard ones over the back. Airbags, I have dual front side, dual side curtains, driver's knee airbag as well as dual rear side. This car has 9 airbags in it, so a very, very safe car to be driving as well. Now, getting into the service books, we'll just open this up and jump into that. Usually I'd have these prepared earlier, but haven't done that. owned by a human named Arthur, which is nice. And of course, as you'd expect from the kilometres on the car, it's only had the one service because that's all it needs, but we've actually got a couple. We've got the standard complimentary, sign of a good owner that's done that. Hyundai's done the first service, and then we would have obviously probably done another one when we brought it into stock at 19 and a bit thousand kilometres. So full service history on this car as well. Thank you for watching this video walk around tour of our i40 Touring. As you can see, amazing style on this vehicle, stunning quality outside, brilliant quality inside, full service history, 9 airbag safety, 1,000 kilometres of driving range. This is the wagon for you. Do be very quick for this car. Give us a call, 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.